3, Royal Colleen, has been scratched in the 6th. Through the stretch now. Race number 5, Denacton Lynn, Stitches, A Real War, Circle Drive, John Cadesby, R.B. Shannon, Linganuina, and PRD. They are your starters. Down off the gate and away in Denacton Lynn and A Real War heading out early. Into the turn, Denacton Lynn, A Real War up second on the outside. Up third in the outside, John Cadesby, Stitches at the rail, R.B. Shannon up in 5. From 6, Linganuina, then BRD. And your trailer is Circle Drive to the opening quarter now. And A Real War sailing from the front. Second, Denacton Lynn, up in 3. That is Stitches.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis. True Lies, tonight at 9 on ATV.
To me, the thing about birthday parties is that the first birthday party you have and the last birthday party.
Real War from the front, up second. That is Denacton Lynn. Third at the rail, that is Stitches. Up in 4, R.B. Shannon. For 5, John Cadesby, Linganuina, BRD. And then Circle Drive, passing the half now. In A Real War from the front. Second is Denacton Lynn up in 3, Stitches. From 4, R.B. Shannon. 5 up on the outside, John Cadesby. From 6, Linganuina, then BRD. And Circle Drive, 106 at the half. Down the backside now, 3/4 up and coming. And Stitches sailing from the front, second on the outside. Rather, A Real War from the front, Stitches second on the outside, up in 3, Denacton Lynn, 4, R.B. Shannon. Then John Cadesby, Linganuina, Circle Drive, and a BRD. Heading over towards the 7/8 turn now, starting to bunch up. And A Real War from the front, second, Denacton Lynn, Stitches is third, R.B. Shannon is 4 at the rail, John Cadesby is 5, Linganuina is there. Off the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now, and A Real War sailing from the front after 3/4 of 140, racing down the lane and toward the finish now. And A Real War, Denacton Lynn, and up for third it'll be Stitches. From the top of the stretch, this is race number 1, classification. Downwinners $40 for first 350. Domino Herbert, Nightly Gemini, Kintor Smarty, Lingana Angus, Denacton Lynn, I'm a Brian's Girl, and the 2 trailers are Weston Horton and Maryland Breeze. A full field of 8 now. Here in the first. They're off and racing, and Domino Herbert at the rail has the front. Kintor Smarty up on the outside, Nightly Gemini. Drops in the 3-hole from 4, Weston Horton. Up on the outside in 5, that is Lingan Angus. From 6, Maryland Breeze, Denacton Lynn. And then I'm a Brian's Girl. Down the backside to the opening quarter now. And a Kintor Smarty from the front, Lingan Angus is up second on the outside. Domino Herbert is third at the rail, up in 4. That is Nightly Gemini. 5 on the outside, Maryland Breeze. From 6, Weston Horton. And of 7, Denacton Lynn. And then I'm a Brian's Girl. Heading towards the 3/8 turn now. Kintor Smarty from the front, Lingan Angus again out on the outside to challenge. Domino Herbert third at the rail, up 4 on the outside. That is Maryland Breeze. 5 with the grips on. That is Nightly Gemini. For 6, Weston Horton and Denacton Lynn. And then I'm a Brian's Girl. 31 and 3 at the opening quarter. The half mile up and coming now. And Lingan Angus takes the long route on the outside, challenging Kintor Smarty. Up third on the outside, Maryland Breeze from 4, Domino Herbert. Out on the outside in 5, that is Nightly Gemini. 6 at the rail, Denacton Lynn. And Weston Horton, and I'm a Brian's Girl. Good a half mile, 104 and 3/5 to the 5/8 turn now. Kintor Smarty from the front. Lingan Angus is tough on the outside, Maryland Breeze tips out and goes 3 deep, followed by a Nightly Gemini, then Domino Herbert, West and Horton. Then Acton Lynn and I'm a Brian's Girl. Passing the 3/4 now, and Maryland Breeze. Sailing from the front, Nightly Gemini up second on the outside. Kintor Smarty is third, and Lingan Angus up in 4. 137 and 1/5 at the 3/4, and Maryland Breeze is under a drive from the front, opening it up now by 5. Kintor Smarty second, Lingan Angus and Nightly Gemini are third and fourth respectively. Off the top turn and driving on for home now, and Maryland Breeze takes control of this field to win it. Up for second here at the wire, it'll be Kintor Smarty, and an Acton Lynn for third. This is race number 3 through the stretch. Domino Herbert heads out early to take over the front. Up on the outside, that is Can You Win into the turn now. And Domino Herbert from the front, Can You Win second on the outside. Up in 3, Mr. Omar Cadet. 4, Circle Drive. Then Somerville Bud. Then Acton Lynn, Royal Cloud, and Keystone Gremlin is off stride. Down the backside to the opening quarter now. Domino Herbert from the front. Somerville Bud up quickly on the outside now. To look for the front and take it over now. Heading to the 3/8 at Somerville Bud from the front. Domino Herbert second. Can You Win up at 3. Circle Drive is 4. From 5, Mr. Omar Cadet, Royal Cloud, then Acton Lynn, then Keystone Gremlin. Heading past the 3/8 turn now, 36 2/5 at the first quarter. And Domino Herbert from the front, Somerville Bud second, Can You Win. Out third on the outside from 4, that is Circle Drive. Up in 5, Royal Cloud, Mr. Omar Cadet, and Acton Lynn to the 5/8 turn now. And Domino Herbert from the front, Can You Win is second. Up in 3, Somerville Bud. From 4, Circle Drive, to Acton Lynn. Mr. Omar Cadet and Royal Cloud, 110 and 3/5. They were down at the half mile. 3/4 up and coming now, and a Can You Win at Wayne Murder. Now to take over the front by a half a length. Domino Herbert and Jake Jacobs hanging tough from the rail. Up in 3, Circle Drive, then Somerville Bud. Done Acton Lynn, Royal Cloud. Then Mr. Omar Cadet. Heading towards the 7/8 turn now, 149 and 2/5. Domino Herbert at the rail. Can You Win on the outside. Circle Drive third to Acton Lynn, Somerville Bud, and Royal Cloud. Racing down the lane now and toward the finish, and Can You Win, Circle Drive is on the far outside here, racing down to the finish now, and Can You Win to win it. Field supplies and lots of other prizes. That's on Saturday evening. Last Monte Carlo night we had was a success, and we're expecting this one to be the same. That's on Saturday evening at just $5 to get in. Top of the stretch. This is race number 3, and a full field of 8, the second half of the daily double. And they're off for the racing, and Domino Herbert on the outside, Nightly Gemini at the rail. Into the turn now, and Nightly Gemini to the front. Domino Herbert second at the rail, Woodmere Alley. Up third on the outside from 4 to Acton Lynn, R.B. Shannon 5 on the outside from 6 B.R.D. Then Weston Horton and Royal Cloud down the backside to the opening quarter now at Nightly Gemini. From the front, R.B. Shannon is second on the extreme outside. Third in the middle, Woodmere Alley up in 4, Domino Herbert. From 5 to Acton Lynn. Then BRD, Weston Horton, and Royal Cloud, 31-3 at the opening quarter. To the 3/8 turn now, and Knightley Gemini from the front, Darby Shannon second on the outside. And of 3. That is Domino Herbert. Up in 4, Denacted Lynn. From 5, Woodmere Alley, BRD, Weston Horton, and Royal Cloud, 31-3 at your opening quarter. The half mile now, the next stop, Knightley Gemini from the front, Darby Shannon is second on the outside. Third at the rail is Domino Herbert. Up in 4, Denacton Lynn. From 5, Woodmere Alley, BRD, Weston Horton, and a Royal Cloud. 1:05 at the half mile. Going to the 5/8 turn now. Knightley Gemini from the front, Domino Herbert. Locked in a box, second at the rail. RB Shannon third on the outside, Woodmere Alley. Tips out and goes 3 deep, followed by Weston Horton and the trotter BRD. 3/4 up and coming now. Knightley Gemini at the rail. Woodmere Alley is at him on the outside. Trotting up third on the outside, BRD. The big Brome, Royal Cloud. Out at the pickets, heading towards the 7/8 turn now. Knightley Gemini, Woodmere Alley, BRD, Royal Cloud. Denacton Lynn is getting in gear now. Domino Herbert at the rail and Weston Horton. They're all bunched up. Passing the 7/8 turn now, 1:38. At 3/4, and Woodmere Alley and Jake Jacobs. Denacton Lynn is on the outside here, racing down and toward the finish. And at the wire, Denacton Lynn ahead the best. Fine drive, Mr. Delaney. From the top of the stretch, this is race number 1. Classification now, winners 40, Ringside Lisa, Lingan Huida, Jiving Justin, Miss Ziplin, Jonka Desby, Sovereign Squire, Denacton Lynn, and FH Lady. They are your 8 starters. They're off and racing now, and Jonka Desby on the outside looks for the front from Ringside Lisa at the rail. Denacton Lynn up in 3, 4 on the outside and making a break. Lingan Huida into the turn now. And Jonka Desby from the front, second. Ringside Lisa up in 3, Denacton Lynn. From 4, Jiving Justin. Up in 5, FH Lady. From 6, Midas Burn, Sovereign Squire, and back pacing is Lingan Huida. We're passing the opening quarter now. And Jonka Desby sails from the front, second. That is Ringside Lisa up in 3. Denacton Lynn from 4, Jiving Justin. And a 5, FH Lady, Midas Burn, and then Sovereign Squire. Heading over towards the 3/8 turn now, 33 at the opening quarter, and Jonka Desby sails from the front, second. Ringside Lisa up snug in 3, Denacton Lynn from 4, Jiving Justin, then FH Lady. Sovereign Squire gets out on the outside, then Midas Burn. The half mile, the next stop, as Jonka Desby shows the way. Second, Ringside Lisa, Denacton Lynn is third at the rail. FH Lady 4 on the outside, driving with cover up 5 on the outside is Sovereign Squire, followed by Midas Burn and Jiving Justin. To the 5/8 turn now, and Jonka Desby still your leader after a half mile, 1:07 and 2. FH Lady is second there on the outside. Third on the outside, that is Sovereign Squire. 4 at the rail is Ringside Lisa, 3/4 up and coming now, and Sovereign Squire tips out and goes 3 deep now to take over the front. Second at the rail, Jonka Desby. FH Lady is third. Denacton Lynn is out now. Midas Burn up on the outside, Jiving Justin and Ringside Lisa to the 7/8 turn now, and Sovereign Squire sailing from the front after a 3/4, 1:40 and 2/5. Jonka Desby is second. FH Lady third. Denacton Lynn is 4. Off the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now, and Sovereign Squire by 2.5 off the front. Jonka Desby is second, and Denacton Lynn is third. Racing down the lane and toward the finish now, and Sovereign Squire to win it. Denacton Lynn is pacing up on the outside, looking for the deuce, and will get it. Jonka Desby will get the 3. From the top of the stretch, race number 4, Ardennis King, Midnight Clipper, Glengyle Sam, Little White Star, Island Grace, Stitches, Denacton Lynn, and Bog Tussle Bullet. They are your starters. Here in race number 4. They're off for the race. You get a Midnight Clipper. Glengyle Sam head out early into the turn down. And a Midnight Clipper on the outside. Ardennis King at the rail. Little White Star up on the outside. Denacton Lynn up in 4. Bog Tussle Bullet is 5. Racing down the backside now. And a Midnight Clipper from the front, second. That is Ardennis King up in 3. Little White Star. To 4, Denacton Lynn from 5, Bog Tussle Bullet, Island Grace, Stitches. Then Glengyle Sam heading over towards the 3/8 turn down. A Midnight Clipper sailing from the front. Up second. That is Ardennis King ahead of 3. Little White Star up in 4, Denacton Lynn, Bog Tussle Bullet. Then Island Grace, Stitches, and Glengyle Sam to the half mile now, 32 at the opening quarter. And a Midnight Clipper shows from the front. Up second, Ardennis King, ahead of 3, Little White Star from 4, Denacton Lynn. Bog Tussle Bullet is 5. Up in 6, Island Grace from 7, Stitches. Then Glengyle Sam. Heading towards the 5/8 turn down, 107. They were down at the half. And a Midnight Clipper from the front, second. That is Ardennis King up in 3, Bog Tussle Bullet from 4, Little White Star. Into 5, Denacton Lynn, then Stitches. Heading past 3/4 now, a Midnight Clipper from the front. Ardennis King is top, second at the rail. Bog Tussle Bullet is 3rd, up in 4. That's Denacton Lynn, Little White Star. Towards the 7/8 turn now with a Midnight Clipper sailing from the front. Second, Ardennis King. Bog Tussle Bullet is up 3, Denacton Lynn scooting down the rail. 138 3/5 at the 3/4. Passing the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now at a Midnight Clipper. Sailing from the front. Ardennis King is second. And Denacton Lynn's here on the outside also. Racing to the finish now at a Midnight Clipper to win it. Ardennis King is second and Denacton Lynn up for 3. Here we the 4. Top of the stretch, race number 4. Jola Linda, Twin Down, Bog Tussle Bullet. Appalachia, Burn, Keystone Gremlin, Denacton Lynn, and Jersey Frosty. A full field of 8. Here in the 4th, they're off for the racing at a Bog Tussle Bullet. And Burn and Jola Linda head out early into the turn down at a Bog Tussle Bullet. From the front, up second on the outside, Burn, 3rd at the rail, Jola Linda, up in 4. Denacton Lynn from 5. That is Jersey Frosty up in 6, Appalachia, Twin Down, and the trotter Keystone Gremlin to the opening quarter now. And a Burn on the outside now, looking for the front, Bog Tussle Bullet at the rail up in 3, Jola Linda. From 4, Denacton Lynn at a 5, Jersey Frosty, Keystone Gremlin, Appalachia. Then Twin Down, 30 and 3 at the opening quarter. Passing the 3/8 turn at a Burn from the front. Second, a Bog Tussle Bullet up in 3. Jola Linda from 4. Jersey Frosty trotting up on the outside. That is the trotter Keystone Gremlin as he goes to a break. Appalachia gets to the outside. And then Twin Down. Passing the half now at a Burn from the front. Second. That is Bog Tussle Bullet, 3rd in the outside, Jola Linda, from 4, Denacton Lynn. He had a 5, Jersey Frosty, up in 6, Appalachia. Then 7 is Twin Down, and the trotter back trotting, 103 and a 1/5. Down at the half mile, passing the 5/8 turn now at a Bog Tussle Bullet. On the outside now to look and take over the front. Up in 3, Denacton Lynn. From 4, Jersey Frosty. And a 5, Jola Linda. From 6, Appalachia. Then Twin Down. And the trotter Keystone Gremlin to the 7H turn now, and Jersey Frosty on the far outside. 2nd Appalachia, 3rd Denacton Lynn. 1:36 and 4/5. At the 3/4, we're passing the 7H turn now, and Jersey Frosty under a drive. Appalachia 2nd, and Denacton Lynn is 3rd. Racing down the lane and toward the finish now, and Jersey Frosty at the rail. Appalachia is challenging here on the outside, racing down to the finish, and Appalachia to win it for 2nd, Jersey Frosty, and up for 3rd, Denacton Lynn. Through the stretch, this is race number 3, second half of the daily double classification. Diameter's $40, and a full field of 8. Here in the 3rd. They're off for the racing, and Lingandetta heads for the front. At the rail 2nd, Lingan Shannon. On the outside, Ivor Winthrop. Up in 4, Lingan Billy. 5, Jersey Frosty, Deb Zip, and Johnny Lowe for RB Shannon. Down the backside now, opening quarter. And Lingandetta with the front, 2nd. That is Lingan Shannon on the outside, Ivor Winthrop. Up in 4, Lingan Bailey. 5, Jersey Frosty, Deb Zip, Johnny Lowe. That RB Shannon heading past the opening quarter now. And Lingan Data with the front, Ivor Winthrop. Here 2nd on the outside, RB Shannon 3rd. Lingan Bailey out of 4. Jersey Frosty up in 5. 6, Deb Zip. And Johnny Lowe for RB Shannon 33 at the opening quarter. Heading past 3/8 and a half mile up and coming now. And stepping from the front, Lingan Dana, Ivor Winthrop. 2nd on the outside, up 3rd. That is Lingan Shannon from 4. Jersey Frosty up into 5. Lingan Bailey, 6. Deb Zip. Then Johnny Lowe for RB Shannon. Heading towards the 5/8 now. And Lingan Dana with the front. 2nd, Ivor Winthrop. Lingan Shannon 3rd. Up in 4. Jersey Frosty 5. Deb Zip. Then Lingan Bailey, Johnny Lowe for RB Shannon. Down the backside now, 3/4 up and coming. And Lingan Data still with the front. 2nd, Ivor Winthrop. Deb Zip both 3rd on the outside. 4 at the rail, Lingan Shannon. Then Lingan Bailey, Johnny Lowe. Jersey Frosty. And RB Shannon passing the 3/4 now. And Ivor Winthrop. John Hocko on the outside looks for win number 1. And gets clear to the front now. Heading to the 7/8 turn now, 1:39 and 2/5, and Ivor Winthrop opens it up by 5 now on the lead. Heading past the 7/8 and driving on for home now. And Ivor Winthrop has everything under control here. And an easy winner here at Ivor Winthrop. The fight is for 2nd, and getting to the finish, it looks like Johnny Lowe. In the winner's circle, unofficially, 6-year-old bait-facing mare Winthrop LaBelle, Alexis. Through the stretch, race number 2 classification, diameter's $40, and a short field of 6. Denacton Lynn, J.R. Lewis, Salas Azar-Rand, Kieran Dutchess, Keystone Gremlin, and Mr. Omar Cadet. They are your 6 starters. Out off of the gate and away, and Salas Azar-Rand for the front. Denacton Lynn up 2nd, 3rd, J.R. Lewis. Up in 4, Kieran Dutchess, 5, Keystone Gremlin. Then Mr. Omar Cadet. Down the backside now to the opening quarter, and Salas Azar-Rand. Steps from the front, Denacton Lynn 2nd, up 3rd, J.R. Lewis. From 4, Kilcare and Dutchess. Trying to get 5, Keystone Gremlin. Then Mr. Omar Cadet. We pass the opening quarter now. And with the lead, Salas Azar-Rand. 2nd, Denacton Lynn up 3rd here on the outside. Kilcare and Dutchess, 4, J.R. Lewis. And a Keystone Gremlin to Mr. Omar Cadet. 32 and a 1/5. At the quarter, passing the 3/8 and a half mile up and coming. César ran with the lead. Up second, Denacton Lynn. Round 3, Kilkieran Dutchess, J.R. Lewis is 4, Keystone Gremlin. Then Mr. Omar Cadet. We've passed the half now. And César ran with the lead. Denacton Lynn second, up third on the outside. J.R. Lewis, 4, Kilkieran Dutchess, Keystone Gremlin, and Mr. Omar Cadet. 105 and 4 at the half to the 5/8 now. And César ran with the lead. Denacton Lynn second, J.R. Lewis third, Kilkieran Dutchess 4, Keystone Gremlin up at 5. Then Mr. Omar Cadet. Passing the 3/4 now. And a Keystone Gremlin in a hurry on the outside. Up second on the outside, Denacton Lynn third, Mr. Omar Cadet. And César ran at Kilkieran Dutchess. 139 and 3/5 at the 3/4. And a Keystone Gremlin with the lead. Mr. Omar Cadet second on the outside. Third, Denacton Lynn. Then up in 4, Kilkieran Dutchess. Off the top turn and driving on for home now. And a Keystone Gremlin at the rail. Mr. Omar Cadet on the outside. Denacton Lynn and Kilkieran Dutchess racing down and toward the finish. And judges looking at a win print. Three,